Bienvenue. We continue our cycle of Web Native API, and in this video we're gonna speak about speech synthesis API. Recording is good. And in speech synthesis API, let's actually show you demo so you understand it without my words. Yeah, all open source code and description and this playground also here. I will speak about it in summary. Now, speech synthesis API is the API in a browser that speak with you, like easy. For example, I click speak with this input.
Hello world. I am your browser speaking. Speaking head.
Yeah, you see. Hello, Uncle Ivan is here. Strange, that's first time it's a bit...
Hello Uncle Ivan is here.
Maybe it's double click or whatever. Anyway, I also add a get voice function here. It's all native API. It's all actually in a browser already. You see all this Google stuff. For example, we can add female voice.
Hello, Uncle Ivan is here.
Yeah, it's some grandma lady.
Hello, Uncle Ivan is here.
It's a bit strange that
Hello, Uncle Ivan is here.
at first it's sometimes...
Hello, Uncle Ivan is here 11.
No, it's good now. But yeah, you see we have all voices here. For example, even Russian. I'm a native Russian speaker, so I can write something on Russian. Hello, my name Ivan. My name is Ivan.
Привет, меня зовут Иван.
Yes. So we see it's work. Let me check why I have this lag. Okay, I guess I did fix. Let's check.
Привет, АА.
Nice, now it's worked correctly. You see now even, let's try some another language. For example, French, I knew it a bit. Bonjour mon ami, je ne comprends pas.
Bonjour mon ami, je ne comprends pas.
Yeah, nice, it's worked correctly now. Problem was that when we have this utterance, we like warm up our speech synthesis engine, but when we do another utterance here, like you see, it's just cut off by utterance. When we have another text here or another sentence, engine still on old sentence. Like it's hard to explain, but you need to fully reset engine from old utterance to have a new utterance fully correct and not cut out at the beginning, how you saw. I will update repository with this fix, so you can use it. How I checked, it's a common bug in this API, but in my hook now you're gonna have a fix for fully work version.
Bonjour mon ami, je ne comprends pas.
Yeah, nice. So now let's check how it's gonna work actually in code. Yeah, new speech synthesis. I already updated something here. And let's also add synthesis, speech synthesis demo. It's by this path. In new speech synthesis we have our hook. Let's check this hook we use here. In this hook we see speak, cancel and voices. Like three things that we need here. For speak, it's just activated function for speak with text that we have in input and with voice name. Voice name we get from voices. It's also from our hook. We just voices map here by map, and I also fixed bug with this voices when it was get voices was unavailable on Chrome. It's also Chrome bug for some reason. Let's actually check in audio context. Now it's time. In browser compatibility, you see we have all this audio context supported, but everywhere it's some, you see, for example in Safari it's made with vendor prefix. In Opera it should be good also, and in Chrome too, but some versions are not supported, but we don't care about this, like old versions from 2011, like we don't care. But how you can see, most of them are work correctly. Yeah, there's a lot of API here, but we're not gonna check all this API because there's a lot, and pay attention, it's usually not supported in Firefox Classic. But okay, for us more interesting is audio context and audio context constructor, because it's object here. And now in our code for cancel is just a cancel. I think we have it here, yeah? No, we have close. Cancel should be inside actually object. Yeah, we only have close. But anyway, for cancel we have this, and let's check actually our hook. We have speech synthesis voice that already have TypeScript implementation from box. And we have load voices here. We can like load voices from window, speech synthesis, get voices. All these voices that you see here, it's native voices from browser, so you can use any of this voice without any hesitation. Usually you need this implementation for like people who can't see good, or like some stuff when you need to have a voice in your browser. Actually it's for accessibility for people who have a bad vision or don't have vision at all. But still, like, it can be used even in most advanced ways. We have float voice here in use effect. We just it's just a fix for our load voices. You see, in use effect we need on voice changed we need load voice, because if you don't have this function, you just like try to load voices, it's gonna be a bit bugged. Yeah, let me check if I write. Yeah, you see it's on the default voice, but like we did this load voice function in use effect, we call this, but it's not work like this. So we need on voice change implement this load voice again and assign it. Warm up for speech synthesis utterance. It's our actual API. For warm up we just use it to not have this bug with cutout. And actually when it's warm up we have new speech iteration warm up, and we have speech synthesis speak. And for warm up it's all just need to resolve some bugs in this API, in this use effect mostly. Yeah, it's strange, but it is what it is. And now this speak function that we go and get here, it's the most important one. In this speak function we have asynchronous function with text and voice name. In the speech synthesis we have speaking, and when it's speaking we just cancel all another speech synthesis. It's for also fix this bug with cutout. Await new promise to update our engine, and then we can actually start with context warm up speech synthesis utterance. We update all our like utterance to 0. We do speech synthesis, and it's actually where we hear this context warm up for speak. We wait for promise, we have utterance, blah blah blah. Like, it's a lot of code here, let's say like this, but you can use it like a template. It's a bit stupid to explain all this. Utterance is just a part of your voice that when you speak, you see, actually when you speak or when you hear something, it's just cut out by parts. And utterance, maybe I can show you, give me a sec. Let me better show you utterance in the logs. Like, utterance is just for us it's just where we see this text for speaking, and all these params here, like all settings and functions that we can use. Like on start we have pitch, like we can speak like this or like this. Yeah, by pitch, by rate, volume you can also do volume. Actually utterance is what you gonna hear in this case. You see it's just constant with the new speech synthesis utterance text and all these functions that you can use also if you try to. Yeah, you see for example on start, on end, on error, you can see this on end, on start and on error here, like functions. so you can use them, and you can use all other functions also. Actually, let me try for fun add some return speech if I can. For example, return speech 2. What's gonna happen? Let's check. Yeah, let's update. I show back to you. Now.
Hello world. I am your browser speaking. Speaking head.
I can see that pitch changed. But yeah, actually it should changed. For example, let's check volume. Is it gonna work?
Hello world.
Yeah, volume is work. For pitch it's a bit strange. Let me check. Okay, it's not bug, it's just not all voices here support this pitch function. I checked that US English support. Let's try.
Hello world, I am your browser speaking. Speaking head.
Yeah, it's 02. Let's try 01 and change to female, for example.
Hello world, I am your browser speaking. Speaking head.
And if we try to do more, I think 11, I think 1 it's biggest.
Hello world, I am your browser speaking.
No,
Speaking head.
actually we can use even like 11.
Hello world, I am your browser speaking. Speaking head.
Yeah, but it's all sound awful.
Hello world, I am your browser speaking. Speaking head.
Okay, pitch work, but not for all voices, so pay attention to this. Next we can add some other things here, not only pitch. Let me change to 1 actually, and I will state for you to like you can find this. And on cancel it's easy. You just cancel your current ref and cancel your speech synthesis.
It's all that I want to show you in this video about native API lead scout a summary. YES lead SGOOW.
Let's go. Just some summary about any hooks that I showed you before in the video. All open source code you can find in description in GitHub repositories that are fully open source. And you can also find Playground here. In Playground you can create like add pull request with your own hook, or you can test my hooks that I already added here. It's fully native, you can use it in your projects. I also add filter, but it's just, you know, for some fun. And pay attention, one important thing, you need to enable experimental web platform features for some of the hooks. It's only for most advanced ones, but still in some videos I'm gonna show advanced API hooks, so pay attention that this in Chrome Flux in address this experimental platform features it's enabled, and it's all this Playground gonna work for you in a good way. And last thing that I want to discuss with you, all these hooks, it's React way, yeah? It's written on React, but if you want to use Vue or VanillaJS, Angular, Svelte, etc., how you can do it easily, I just want to show you. It's like some bonus. For example, let's take use clipboard. I don't know about what hook I'm gonna speak with this video, because it's summary video. For us, you can take every hook like this, like I showed you. Use clipboard, and you can open like Grok, for example. And in Grok we just can write prompt like, you can just go to Vue, VanillaJS, Svelte, etc. Let me even write for Svelte, just to show you. And you can just copy these hooks. In my case it's like, I will copy it from GitHub. And a clipboard demo I also gonna copy all this code for clipboard demo. And I also add this here in a Grok in my way, but you can use GPT, DeepSeek, whatever AI model you want. And here you can see that it just can easily convert this React way to another framework, even vanilla JavaScript. You see, because the most important one usually it's API itself. But if you don't want like to rewrite it yourself, you can just ask it like this. And you can see that in VanillaJS even it's created some use clipboard functions, like yeah, it's named it in React use hooks way, in React community way. But in Vue, how you know in a Vue tree, use hooks with this convention, like from React. Here we can see for vanilla JavaScript it's created for Vue in composition API. You can also ask in old version of API, not in composition one, but I recommend you use composition, of course, for now in Vue, because it's a modern one. And for example, in Svelte, even it's pay attention, it's not use clipboard, because in Svelte it's usually like functions, but still you see it's created some hook way function with subscribe set for writable. It's a Svelte store, yeah. But in our case it's not matter, and still it's gonna have same logic that I show you in React. It's gonna just copy your clipboard in this way, and for all other hooks it's gonna work differently, similar, sorry, not different. Anyway, let's go. With all these knowledges, you're gonna be good in a native web API. Yes, Uncle Ivan.